With the majestic Rocky Mountains and supersized annual snowfalls, British Columbia is well known as one of the premier snowmobiling areas in the world. For locals and visitors alike, the choices for sledding adventures are numerous, but don't come without limitations. The backcountry is an enticing option with endless powder and loads of bowls to play in. But many of these gems are off limits and must be respected due to environmental and wildlife protection. Appreciating the trend being the closing of regions, when a new riding area is opened up, it truly is a cause for celebration. And it's even better when it is situated with some of the best après riding one could look for. This good news story comes from the community of Radium Hot Springs. Commonly called Radium, this village of approximately 800 people is situated in the East Kootenay region of BC. The village is named for the incredible natural hot springs that raises its steam in the nearby Kootenay National Park. With the relaxation already built into the area, for sledders they also now get a brand new glacier riding area opened up for daytime fun and another reason to come to ride in this region.
It's called Catamount Glacier, so it's about 15 minutes outside of Radium Hot Springs and then about 30 clicks or so on the trailhead. And then you get to go up to this amazing area that has not been available to legalized motorized use for about a decade or so. So it's pretty exciting as far as some pretty epic mountain sledding goes. It just opened on February 15th of 2013, so it's yet unexplored terrain for a lot of people. And if you're excited about some really incredible mountain sledding, it's where you need to head up to.
Scott Barsby from Toby Creek Adventures has many years in the game and was our guide taking us to a place that is easily called paradise.
We are up at Paradise Mountain, just west of Radium Hot Springs by Invermere and Panorama, BC. It's March, early March. It's about -2. Beautiful bluebird day. The odd scattered cloud coming in, and looking forward to a nice sunny day of riding in the POW. We're hovering around 7,000 feet, and we're going to be topping out about 8,000 feet at our cabin today.
Being in the BC mountains, outside of the thinning air, elevation tends to get blurred at times as there always seems to be another peak higher. In pursuit of the best vista, for those that don't think 8,000 feet is high enough, well, just keep climbing.
So today we're standing at about 10,000 feet on Catamount Glacier. We're about 40 kilometers total as the crow flies west of Radium Hot Springs, BC. So it's a 20-kilometer sled ride into this area, and then a short little climb, and you're up on God's country here. It's white gold. It's endless powder. You're awe-struck. Just look at the sharp peaks around you, and look at what you can do. The mountaineering and sledding is pretty much unbeatable.
A simple thing like knowing the area and where you're heading is always a good idea. In fact, it may save your life. So make sure you know your trip plan in the backcountry. In addition to personal knowledge, and even better, follow our lead, go with someone who knows the area inside and out.
You have to know where you are at all times. So if you do see tracks there, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can go there. So it is your responsibility to know where you are at all times.
This slice of heaven is popular. Here's what some of our visiting riders had to say about riding in the Radium area.
The last time I was up in this area was about 3 winters ago and fell in love with it. It's just so exciting and adventuresome. The views are worth $1 million. Love it up here. One of the reasons I moved to the valley.
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely spectacular. It's lovely and untouched. And I think one of the things that was really special about the day is that when you are out in Paradise Basin, it's completely quiet. It's dead quiet, and all you can hear is the rest of your teammates that are here snowmobiling with you. So that's pretty special.
Oh, this is awesome. I mean, one of the reasons we came here was just we had a day trip and then decided to move here just to get a bit more Canadian flavour, a bit of something different. And today's just exceeded all our expectations. I mean, look at that. Just snowmobiling out there. It's just a big playground full of white powder. It's amazing.
Like she said, I'm enjoying it. I've been in the snow once before, and it was pretty cold, and I don't deal with the cold very well, but up here I don't know, I guess it's the scenery that makes it a little bit better.
Many places in these parts are not named by chance. There's always a story that explains how the area got its handle. and Radium is no different. Scott explains.
So the old timers named this area back in 1898 Paradise. So we don't know if it's because of a paradise for playing dice, or if it was because when they get up here it's awe-struck beauty. And we believe it was because we're in paradise. And when you get up here, look at the mountains around you, and within an hour you're at the top of the mountain and enjoying the beauty of it. Occasionally we get to see some wildlife. Wintertime, there's tons of snow up here, and good times, that's for sure.
Once you've left Paradise, there's lots to do in Radium.
Yeah, you bet. Panorama Mountain Resort is just 15 minutes into Invermere, and then another 20 minutes up to the hill, and you're on the snow. So there's lots of skiing for all ages, all abilities, and so that's obviously really close by. We also have lots of snowshoeing, cross-country skiing. There are programs for kids. We have a lake in Invermere, just another 15 minutes away from Radium Hot Springs. So there's ice fishing out there, skiing actually on the Whiteway.
Simply put, we think that Radium Hot Springs offers some of the best backcountry riding anywhere, and for sure some of the best ways to soothe out your sore muscles at the end of the day. Radium Hot Springs, British Columbia. Put it on your sledding bucket list.